Hey, Aries, intuitive soul coach here with your May 2022 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll be diving into the collective energy of Aries, and we'll get messages from your spiritual team, your guides, your angels, loved ones who've crossed over, any messages of clarity, insight, and wisdom for whatever you have going on in your life in the month of May. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings, Aries. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so we're going to dive into your reading here right away. And the main card that is pulling out like no other here, Spirit wants to talk about right away, is this Be Proud card. So Aries, really good energy showing up for you in the month of May. Your guides are commending you on a job well done. I'm hearing be proud of yourself. You have accomplished something quite large, something that you've either been working on, possibly on a soul level, some deep soul lessons that you are overcoming here. Some of you, this could be in your professional life, your finances, some sort of achievement here from climbing the ladder. For some of you, you may be receiving news of a new child entering into the family, or there could be news of a wedding announcement or an engagement here. So very beautiful energy showing up. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, Aries, all that you are and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. So I'm getting a lot of love stepping forward here. Again, your guides, your angels. Some of you have lost loved ones here that you have been reaching out to, specifically father energy showing up here. Or it could be grandfather as well. Some of you may have, I just heard granddad, but I feel like there are a lot of your spiritual team at this time coming through that really, I'm just seeing a lot of gratitude and a lot of accomplishment here. I know you just celebrated a birthday. Happy birthday, Aries, for all of you wonderful souls. But I feel like there is a certain age that maybe you wanted to accomplish something by, and I feel like you are finally seeing it. So let's say by the time you were 30, you wanted to have certain things accomplished, and that maybe it didn't happen in the way that you thought it would, and now maybe you're 40 and you're accomplishing those things. I feel the energy here of being proud of, regardless of how old you are, that you did create and make something happen here. So a very, very powerful energy showing up, but we're just going to clarify and pull some cards and see what exactly it is that you may be really celebrating and accomplishing this month. They're talking about milestones as well. So if some of you are entrepreneurs, maybe you are working for someone else at this time as well. I feel like if you maybe have a side hustle or a side project, there are going to be some major accomplishments for you in the month of May. Let's take a look here and see what this is for you. Oh my gosh, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is exactly the energy of you mastering something here, mastering a skill, a talent, a creation. The Eight of Pentacles energy showing up is all about you loving what it is that you are doing or who it is that you are becoming here. This is a really positive energy. Some of you are hitting health goals as well, or some of you are also, again, putting some sort of creative endeavor on the forefront. Be proud. Even if this is not something, Aries, that you do for a profession, possibly maybe some of you are artists or painters and it's something that you've done on the side. Be proud of your artwork. And I feel like this could be the month to showcase, because they're actually giving me fame and fortune. Those two may go together. So there may be something that you are showcasing in the month of May that you really enjoy doing, that you love doing, and you may be putting it out there for the rest of the world to see. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is about dedication. It is about craftsmanship. It is a very fortuitous sign for those that are teachers, for those that are in education, music, art, design, any of those areas here. But it doesn't just have to be those. Anything that you are working on mastering, whatever your craft is. I mean, this could be a coaching business. It could be a YouTube channel. It can be anything here that you are doing because you are doing it from a place of that heart chakra, soul purpose here. Right behind it, we have double dual king energy. So we have the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. And both of these kings are very powerful in their own right here. Now, the King of Pentacles, you can see that he's climbing to the top here. He's not letting anything stop him from getting the coins, getting the pentacles. And so in a way, it's almost like the fame and fortune here, because the King of Pentacles climbs to the top. He's the big boss energy. He is somebody who focuses on success, focuses on money, because King of Swords energy now, this is somebody who is being truthful, being honest, being full of integrity and loyalty. He's not only loyal to what he does, but he's routine. So there's something here, Aries, that you have been sticking to, some sort of routine that you've been doing. Possibly it is, it could be about your exercise regime. Maybe you've been getting up every morning and exercising at a certain time and being very diligent about those efforts. And you're finally starting to see the results in the month of May, or you're hitting some sort of number on the scale that you've been wanting to see, or a pant size. For others of you, maybe there is some sort of habit or pattern or addiction that you're overcoming here, and you're going to see it really saving money, bringing in money here, because you're not spending or doing something that costs a lot of money prior. For others of you, I definitely see this being a career move here. So accomplishment in the area of career. So your guides do want you to know that whatever it is that you are mastering at this time, whatever you're putting your time, attention, energy, and focus on, be proud. Even if it's the first step, even if, for example, a YouTube channel. Perhaps it's the first time you're opening up a channel and putting yourself out there. Be proud that you took that first step. Perhaps you already have a channel and you're hitting, 1,000 subscribers, 10,000, or maybe you're hitting the watch hour count, or whatever it is here. It may be different for each and every one of you, but this is about you being proud of each and every accomplishment, no matter how big or small it is here. So you are definitely being looked after at this time, and you can see the peacock energy emanating through here. There is peacock feathers not only in her heart chakra, but showing up behind her. And the peacock energy is about letting your light shine. It is about creativity, colorfulness as well. And the beautiful peacock energy is green and blue. So green and blue chakras, that's your heart chakra, the green, and then the blue is about your throat. And that throat chakra is about your creativity, your expression. So a lot of you are expressing yourself in the month of May. You're putting something out there, I feel, for a lot of you. So really beautiful energy starting off. Now, what we have next is we have standing your ground. Stand your ground. This is that King of Swords energy that was showing up earlier. The King of Swords, he stands his ground. I almost think of him as that, that military leader who gets things done. But he is ready to take on any challenge, any accomplishment. And there's nothing that he can't achieve if he sets his mind and sets his goals to something here. It says standing your ground, Aries, is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so, you will be the victor. So this can be standing your ground in every area of your life. This could be with your own children, with your coworkers, your parents, your friends, your relationships. This can be about you standing your ground in any area that lets the universe know and lets other people know that you're serious. You're ready to get down to business here. This is my dance space. This is yours type of energy here. And it doesn't have to be negative. It doesn't have to come off in a negative, mean, or degrading way at all. But this actually helps other people respect you more, Aries. And I feel like the more that you know where to draw the line in the sand type of energy here, the more that other people will respect you and look up to you. But we're going to clarify and see what this is for you. So your guides really want you to stand your ground this month in regards to what it is that you are, again, it could be putting out there. It could be even client relationships or coworkers as well. Some of you may be going in for a raise or going in for a promotion. Oh, yes. Some of you, it has to do with legalities as well. Some of you are fighting some court cases. Some of you may be looking for, it could be now VA, because we're talking about that Queen of Swords energy, the King of Swords. And that King of Swords energy can be somebody that deals with the law as well. So if you are dealing with any court cases here, You have the Ace of Cups paired with it. So this is actually really good paired and partnered. So if you're able to stand your ground here with an open, compassionate, new sense of energy here, I feel like all will be well. But we'll get another card and clarify for you as well. But the Ace of Cups showing up is about a gift of love. Now, it can be about self-love, the relationship with the self as well. So I feel like you've learned a lot from the situation. But what Spirit is saying here is there through grace and through inspiration here, whether you are being divinely inspired or whether you just, there's something here that you really want to take a stand on. I feel like there will be equality. There will be fairness. For some of you, this is about compensation. You're wanting to go in the direction that you love and wondering, will you be able to be fairly compensated? If you stand your ground, and I feel if you continue doing what it is that you love and you put your heart and soul into something, yes, I do feel it will be successful. So let's take a look and get one more card here. 8 of Wands. And something could take off quite quickly for some of you here as well. Let's say you put something out there and it goes viral, or you put something out there and you're not expecting the outpour of messages that show up for you, of support, of guidance. So I really feel positive energy about, again, it could be any sort of compensation, equal pay, legalities, anything within the court system here, because the Justice card, Libran energy showing up here. This is all about judgments, equality, fairness, truth. This is about karma and balancing up energies in your life. So there may be a cycle that has been on repetitive replay here for you for quite some time, but I feel you're balancing it up. You can see the scales here are balanced, and she's holding up the sword and it's upward. So she's ready to communicate in an effective way. She's ready to find solutions to the problems that have been pondering in her energy for quite some time. So next here from your angels. I just heard angels and I heard giggling coming in here as well. So some of you, this is about having fun. This is about your inner child. Some of you will be celebrating some sort of victory, some sort of win here because you didn't give up, because you stood your ground here. That could be why you have be proud and stand your ground in the same energy here. But we do have the inner child, have fun card showing up for you. It says, stop. Aries, when was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly, something totally unlike you, something just for the joy of it? It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. Thank you, Spirit. They're giving me somebody. Now, whether you're doing this right at this time, I feel like it could have been in the last week, or maybe it's something you have planned in the next week. I'm seeing an ice cream cone, just somebody holding an ice cream cone. Now, maybe you're going to one of those shops like Cherry Berry or Froyo or whatever sort of ice cream or yogurt shops you have near you, and you're, putting the sprinkles on, and you are, mixing the different flavors, and you're enjoying the taste, and you're enjoying all of the little candies and all the little things that you're putting on your ice cream. For others of you, this is about you really laughing, feeling empowered, because a lot of you have been holding your breath for quite some time. Now, it could have been over the last couple of weeks. Maybe you've been waiting for some sort of news to come in, because that 8 of Wands energy can be about news or a message that you're finally getting here of freedom, of some sort of balance, something you've been waiting on, maybe possibly towards your career or compensation here. But the have fun says, let your hair down, shine, put yourself out there and have fun doing whatever it is that you are moving towards here. That 8 of Pentacles energy. So again, you have double 8s. 8s are about power. They're about authority, strength, speed, as well as control and materialism as well. But the have fun card says, enjoy what you're doing. Your angels want you to have fun. Your guides want you to have fun along the way and take life less seriously. So let's pull a few cards regarding this have fun energy for you. What do we have here? Yeah, have fun despite the turmoil, despite the tower moments that have showed up in your life. Now, I know that sounds a little counterintuitive here for you, Aries, but it's saying that even though things come crumbling down at times, I don't feel like there's a tower moment showing up here for you, but I feel this is saying find the peace within the chaos. That is a message directly from the angels here. Find peace within the chaos because we are with you here. So despite any sort of tower moments or any sort of situations in your life in the past that have came crumbling down, they came down to rebuild a different, more positive, better version of something in your life here. So let's take a look and clarify what else this tower means for you. King of Cups, to open you up more emotionally, to help you emotionally evolve on a soul level. This is some deep stuff here. Some of you, this has to do with relationships. You did get that Ace of Cups as well. Devil energy in reverse. This is great. So for some of you, you may have either left a relationship. You could be dealing with some sort of a divorce at this time, or it could be even a marriage for some of you, even though I'm not necessarily seeing that. I just feel like for some of you, you may be standing your ground in some sort of child support, divorce, back pay, something of that nature as well. And I feel like you will be free from some sort of a toxic energy, something that maybe in the past, yes, it came crumbling down, shattered, but only to help your soul evolve. But I do feel that you will finally be able to release some sort of toxic sludge that you may have been carrying, Aries. And it's time to be proud of how far you've come. Let your hair down, have a little fun, because the next message we have coming up, they're giving me a name here, Carmela. That could be a name, or maybe it's a street, or maybe it's one of those candy bars. I feel like that is Caramello. I'm not quite sure. Please take it as it resonates, or it could be Carmen. But we have let go showing up here. Let go. So something may have started to stir around last fall energy. It could have been last September, last October, because I'm getting that this is, excuse me, this is more of the energy of the last season. So there may have been something that, again, I feel like you're wrapping up some sort of issue or energy that may have stemmed around last September, October, because you can see the leaves showing up here, and I feel like you're letting something go once and for all. Now it says here, once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of spirit, as we have only your best interests and intentions at heart, and will do everything in our power to protect you. So you are being divinely protected here. You are being guided. And I can see here a very strong energy. For some of you, you're dealing with a situation of inequality and wanting to bring fairness to a situation. Let go of the outcome. Spirit has your back here. Your guides want you to know that they are protecting you in this situation. Even if things don't always seem as they appear, or if they seem that they are more challenging, it's saying don't take things so... I don't want to say so close to heart, but so seriously. Have fun with the situation. Continue practicing your craft. Continue going for what it is that you want. Let go of the outcome. You may just be surprised. Let's take a look. They're talking about a full circle. So there could be something showing up here, full circle, that is maybe started last September, October, and will be completely wrapped up by this September, October. But let's dive in and see what it is that you may be letting go of. Could be letting go of whatever that toxic devil energy was. Now that devil energy is about anything tempting or holding you back from achieving your soul's purpose. Addictions, obsessions, fears, materialism, codependency, manipulation. It's about reclaiming that power, freeing yourself from that energy here. Wow, what do you have? Once you let go of the outcome here, you have the Four of Swords showing up. So once you're able to get a little bit of R&R, is what I like to call the Four of Swords. Rest and retreat. It's about taking a break, catching your breath, and regrouping your energy here. Because the Four of Swords energy is saying there's just a little bit of a timeout. You've been possibly overworking or overthinking or ignoring the signs of rest, or really been obsessing. And that's what I'm getting. They're just illuminated obsessing twice. And that can be that double energy. Sometimes we obsess and obsess about a situation. And then we start to replay it in our head. And we start to tell ourselves a story that hasn't even happened, or a story that isn't even true. And this is saying here, have fun with the energy that is surrounding you. Get out of your head. Let go of the outcome. Let go of the expectation here. And your wishes will come true. You have the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment right here. This is really beautiful, because this does talk about, your wish is coming true, feeling content, feeling good with where you are at in your life. It talks about completion here. So yes, again, another completion that has come around here. Could have been a karmic cycle as well. It could have been a karmic cycle within a relationship that was very important to your soul's growth. Doesn't just have to be intimate or romantic. For some of you it was, but it could have been any relationships in your life. But for others of you, this is, I feel, a career or a legal issue or some sort of compensation energy here. But the Nine of Cups showing up says after some sort of cycle, it's coming really close, letting go of the outcome here. There's something that is coming to an end. I'm getting world energy, and you're going to be very proud that you stood your ground and that you were able to remain calm, remain peaceful in that turmoil. And that's what that have fun energy is all about as well. I feel like whatever it is that you've been wanting and wishing, you're going to see positivity from this showing up here in the month of May. And last but not least, we have nature coming up here, especially for those of you that are really connected to that nature, Mother Earth, fairies, elemental animals here. Nature showing up is going to be very powerful for you in the month of May, especially if you are able to get out in nature more. Possibly take a trip, a weekend vacation. It could be a road trip or you're actually flying someplace. Some of you may be working on, I just heard, a backyard project, some sort of backyard project. There's also, oh gosh, okay, somebody has some loved pets that have crossed over, and you may have certain projects, not so much projects, but you may have them their resting location. You may be doing something with that area. So let's say in the back of your yard, you have a special tree or a special area that you have laid your pets to rest. I feel like you may be doing something with that area. It may be that you're planting another tree. You may be planting some sort of flowers. There's just something with the energy here of pets coming through. So if this is one of your pets that you've just lost here, I feel like they're still with you. So if that's something that has been on your mind, I feel like that was just a message coming in for a certain few of you. So please take it as it resonates. But we do have nature, and it says this is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Thank you, Mother Earth. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Remember that R&R card that showed up earlier, that Four of Swords. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. This can be very good for grounding as well. And even though we have stand your ground instead of the grounding energy, for those of you that know about grounding, it's a very therapeutic technique that really connects you to Mother Earth here. So if you can take off your shoes, take off your socks, and if you're able to go step outside and just plant your bare feet to the ground, and even better, touch a tree, hold a tree, or, really get out in nature and do some meditating, do some thinking, because a lot of you have very, very intuitive awareness when it comes to you channeling messages or connecting to your intuition when you are out in nature. Pay attention to the symbols and signs that show up while you're in nature as well, whether that is through animal talk here. You can see that there is a beautiful butterfly, a couple of them. There are beautiful flowers here. So there may be some very special symbols and signs that you receive from Spirit, from Mother Earth while you were out in nature. So very, very beautiful energy showing up. I love your messages. A lot to be proud of. You will receive some sort of wish fulfillment. There is you working towards a craft, working towards a project. So very powerful messages showing up for you. Now, last but not least, we're just going to get a message from your soul truth. And we got a couple of them here. And I always recommend that you either jot this down or maybe just pause the video and really think of your answers here. Because again, this is what your soul really wants you to focus on in the month of May. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew, Aries, it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all your heart, every piece of it. Today's soul action. Ask yourself what it is that your soul really wants? What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. Very powerful energy. And you can do this even while you are out in nature. Just take a look at what direction your soul really wants to go, what your heart wants in a situation here, and get clear on it so you can get out of your head. And again, remember that story that we kept replaying that may not have been true? This is about you sinking into your heart chakra instead of in your head and manifesting what your soul's wishes are, because you have wish fulfillment showing up here for you. And last but not least, we have, what am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward, Aries, and find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. Today's soul action. Breathe in your favorite essential oil. Inhale deeply into your belly. Drop your shoulders and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. This is really great. I love these two showing up for you, especially when you have nature showing up right after the Four of Swords that are in our time. So in order for you to get out of your head, if a lot of you have been really spinning about a situation here, it's going to be very vital and important to your body, mind, and soul to really take a look at what these messages mean to you, and to answer them for yourself and spend some time in solitude and in nature to get clear about what direction you want, because you are manifesting things at a fast, full speed this month. So expect clarity, expect good news showing up here. Be proud of how far you've come. You will be able to let go of a situation here and take a deep sigh of relief. So Aries, beautiful energy showing up for you in the month of May. I hope this resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Also, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And I am sending all of you wonderful souls a lot of love and light. Till next time.